to a block today?
Yeah, that's what the complaint is about. PCA Foot is doing nothing. Could you tell me what's being done about incident 165 on the 13th of April?
You need to speak to Inspector Matt Sanders or PC Edmondson.
Well, in which case I'm here to make a complaint at the front counter on the Police Reform Act 2002. That seems quite reasonable.
To you.
Pardon? Did you say to me? Are you aware that on 12th of May the judge found that I've been a victim of police abuse?
Right, I've been doing a bit of digging and I've liaised with other supervisors as well, and it's just that if you wish to make a complaint, I'm going to direct you as previously to the West Mercia website, so that you can fill out all the details on there about your complaint, and then it'll be referred then to our professional standards.
So what about people who don't have access to the internet?
Go to the library, there's internet there.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't the Police Reform Act allows me to come in
I'm
here?
not going to argue with you. I'm telling you that is the case.
Okay, who's your supervisor?
Why do you need to know that? It's Inspector Henry.
Inspector Henry.
He's too busy at the moment to come speak to you.
So Inspector Henry has said I can't make a complaint at the front counter.
I'm telling you to leave the police station, please. And I've told you, I'm directing you now to go and do it online.
Right, you also said earlier, you accused me of threatening behaviour because I pointed out that I'd missed my father's...
I'm telling you to leave the police station, please. Leave the police station now.
And what's going to happen if I don't?
We're going to end up being arrested. So
what
leave
for?
The police station, please.
So what would I be arrested for?
Because you're causing a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Yes.
I'm trying to make a complaint.
Yeah, and I've told you how you can go about making that complaint.
And the law says I can essentially come in here and make that complaint.
But you've been told, right, that you need to do it online.
Who makes up these laws?
I am telling you to do it online.
So you're saying I'm going to be the victim of violence. I should be arrested.
Sorry?
You're going to arrest me then, are you?
I'm not going to arrest you, but I'm asking you to leave.
If I don't leave, I'm going to be arrested.
No, I'm telling you to leave.
Didn't you just say you're going to arrest me?
Mr. Warrington, no, I never said that. What I said was that you could end up being arrested.
All right, so
please leave.
Doesn't that amount to the same thing? I could be.
Not in my eyes.
But I could actually get Inspector Henry to come out. That's a possibility.
That's not going to. He could come out.
Okay, let's just see.
Because he'll tell you the exact same thing.
Well, he might see things differently. I mean, that's called engagement. That's not.
I'm just going to
have a word with Inspector
to escort you from the premises.
So you're going to use physical force to remove me?
Well, you've been told to leave. You've been told to leave.
Well, I've been asked to make a complaint.
I've told you to leave.
Oh well, Inspector Henry. Yes.
I'm Inspector Stevens. I'm not your spot.
Yeah.
Inspector Sanders is. And Inspector Sanders has told you quite clearly about how you go about reporting any incidents, hasn't he?
Yeah. Police reform.
And it's not at the front counter, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
So why are you here today?
To make a complaint about Inspector Sanders, because he cannot lawfully say that.
Yeah, he can, because there's measures in place to deal with you, and you've been told on numerous occasions how you do that.
Yeah, can I take your collar number, please?
Yes, you certainly can, but let me finish.
Can I take your collar number?
You can when I finish.
No, you need to tell me now.
No, I don't. I don't have to tell you anything, sir. I'm going to finish what I'm saying, and then I will tell you, okay? You can record, that's fine. Inspector Sanders has made it quite clear how you do and don't report any incidents, hasn't he? And it's not at the front counter, is it? Or are you not clear on that?
I know that's his wish.
No, it's not his wish. That's the organisation's standpoint on how you make complaints.
So that's the Chief Constable's wish?
That's the organisation. Don't put words into my mouth.
Well,
the organisation. Right. So if you haven't got anything that's life-threatening or is an emergency, then I'm going to ask you to leave.
It is life-threatening.
Why is it?
Because these illegal exhausts frighten the horses.
It's not life-threatening, sir. So I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you want to make a complaint about Inspector Sanders, there's a process to go through which you're well aware of, aren't you?
Yeah, the problem is, you never hear anything.
Well, that's not...
I mean, please...
that doesn't result... Sorry, that
so no need to shout. No need to shout.
But you're not listening, sir. Because the colleague's already told you this.
I can hear.
Yeah.
I'm not
but
deaf.
The colleague's already told you this.
I'm not deaf.
No, I know, but a colleague's already told you about.
Stop shouting at me.
I'm not shouting.
Can I have your collar number now?
Yeah, it's Inspector Stevens, 3514. Now I'm going to ask you to leave.
Well, I'm asking to make a complaint.
I'm asking you to leave the police station.
I'm
This is not the process you go through to make a complaint.
I'm asking
You
to
do
make...
it online or through Inspector Sanders.
Well, unfortunately, Inspector Sanders is essentially the person I wish to complain about.
Right, so
because of the emails he sent to me.
So make a complaint online, like you've been told, like is quite clear in the correspondence you've had with the police, and then it will be dealt with that way. Okay?
Well, I haven't had any of that correspondence. What you also have to remember, I had a
You
correspondence...
have, because I've seen the emails, sir.
Well-
I'm part of the
well,
safe
yeah.
neighbourhood teams, and I've seen the correspondence, and I've got the correspondence saying about how you go about accessing services from the police, and this is not one
No,
of those services.
no, Inspector Sanders said on the phone that all that's been thrown out the window.
No, he's told you quite clearly how you access any services from the police, and it's not at the front counters.
Well, why am I not allowed to use the front counter? I'm entitled to an explanation.
Sanders has made this quite clear to you, and I'm not going to go over old ground. If you've got any questions...
No, he hasn't.
He has, because I've seen
Why?
the emails, sir.
Well, I haven't read
I'll
it.
tell you what I'll do then.
Print the email off.
No, I won't print the email off. I will ask Inspector Sanders to contact you when he's next on duty and discuss in detail any concerns you've got.
Well,
How's that?
my concern is
Yeah?
he threatened to unlawfully arrest. He sent an email saying...
So he has contacted you?
yeah, he sent
Yes,
an
you
email.
told me he hadn't.
He says I'm abusive when I
Yeah.
come in. I'm not abusive when I come in.
But you've obviously had issues in the past with some of the staff in this organisation.
No,
Hence-
I've never been abusive.
hence-
You've got
hence-
you've got a camera up there
hence
that would deal with
there's
this.
mechanisms in place for you to make complaints, and this is...
I've never been abusive because there's
Yeah.
cameras
That's
up there
right. I
that would
haven't
have
accused
recorded.
you of being abusive.
Well,
you
inspect-
said that yourself.
No,
You did. You said
You won't
been
listen.
accused of being abusive. Inspector Sanders has told you quite clearly how you access services from this organisation, and it's not via the front counter. So again, I'm going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, if I just finish what
No,
I,
you can't, because I finished, and Inspector Sanders has told you this, and you've been told this on numerous occasions.
Inspector Sanders has never told me
He has.
when
I've
you.
seen the correspondence. So, if you're not happy, I will contact Inspector Sanders today and ask him to make contact with you, because he's your Spock, and then you can discuss any concerns you've got with him at an appropriate time in an appropriate setting.
Well, he
That's
threat.
it, sir. Thank you.
No, you're going to have to touch me.
I'm not going to touch you. I haven't done anything.
Well, exactly. Well, we're going to be here having this conversation then,
No.
because. So I'd like to make a complaint. They were too frightened to touch me, them two guys. Did you see that? Or is that just in my opinion?